Well, if it isn't the greatest operative in all of the Steel Legion, who is not actually in the Steel Legion, I just bought this outfit. Yeah, there's a lady here on the station who has like a lot of outfits, and she had a Steel Legion outfit, and I like the Steel Legion. So I was like, oh, excuse me. So I was like, hey, I will buy this, and you will see that it is the Steel Legion outfit. Don't I look cool? Honestly, this game is going to make me spend a lot of money on cosmetics. Also, Merry Christmas! I hope you are having a great holiday and a day of very many thanksings and very many cool things happening to you, like presents and maybe lights and maybe hugs and maybe guns. Maybe you get a gun. Do you like guns? Oh, you don't? Oh, or no, no, that one over there does. That one over there doesn't. Okay, but I hope you all get gifts that are pleasing to your individual tastes. But yes, I this is my veteran. I've been playing her just a little bit. I gave her the name Sophia because I like that name. I have a couple of different hats on, or a hat abilities. So this is, as you can see, I basically bought all of the cosmetics for this lady. There's a couple of cool ones in here. This is the Steel Legion one, but it has I think those are called dark sticks, and I don't really, well, A, I don't smoke, and B, I like being able to see my lady's face. Which is also part of the reason I don't use this one, even though this one makes me look like I'm about to say counter-terrorists win. You can also see my nostril. It's kind of weird. So usually I just go with this one, you know, so that you can see her face. Although this one is also pretty good, and I like this one as well. But this one's good. We've got some nice clothes on here. We got a couple of different things here. This is the Mortis pattern. This is the Commando battle gear, which is kind of neat, but it kind of reminds me of Aliens, very specifically like Aliens. But yeah, I don't know, it just kind of makes you think of that. Here's my regular prison outfit. Steel Legion. It took me a second there, I don't know why. I have this bomber jacket as well, which is very comfy looking. But right now we're using Steel Legion because I haven't really used it yet. So yeah, there's that. I've not been playing for very long though. I'm only level 4 with this lady. And I am enjoying her so far. I like using the lasgun. I think they made the lasguns in this game feel pretty cool and good. So wait, where is this? And this is the other guy I keep visiting. Shush, don't talk. So there's a lot of hairstyles. Hairstyles are probably one of the more important things. See, I kind of like this hairstyle, but there's a lot of like short hairstyles and things like that. This is the one I currently have on, I believe. But you can go for all kinds. I do not like this one. This one just looks weird to me. So you could shave the top of your head if you really wanted to do that. Yeah, I guess there's a decent number of hairstyles. I don't think... Okay, so this one here, this one just reminds me of that lady from Metal Gear Solid. I want to say, is it Meryl? I think it's Meryl, yeah. Metal Gear Solid, the first one. But we're not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. I like this one.
Tell your friends, if you have any.
Inventory replenishment complete.
And yeah, I haven't unlocked very many weapons yet. You know, I'm only level 4.
Operative.
But I got a couple of things like this auto gun, which is better than my lasgun, I guess. And I do want a... I am going to get one of these because I always like the Devil's Claw. I like the kind of sword looking thing. I think that's kind of cool. But yeah, and then operative cosmetics. I will say I don't think they have too many that are very good in operative cosmetics. There's like a couple that are all right, but I mean, if you're not going to spend any money on the game, I kind of get it. I do like this light gray. It kind of reminds me of the way I'm currently painting some of my Imperial Guard, so that's kind of cool. Weapon cosmetics, I don't really think add very much to the game, if I'm being perfectly honest. I do currently say that I am enjoying this game overall. It's pretty good. I think I like being a slab more. I like being a big, lovable boy. But I can also be a big, pretty lady with a gun. Sometimes being a big, pretty lady with a gun is very nice. You know, you go, oh, hey, look, I can shoot the people. And then they fall down and die. It's hard to beat the satisfaction of a well-placed shot that makes a heretic's head explode. You know what I mean? Or like a grenade going off and going, and then a bunch of people fall down. Sometimes when a bunch of people fall down, I go, wow, that's cool. You know what I mean? Do you mean? Do you mean? But yeah, it is a lot of fun playing this game. I'm surprised there are still so many people playing right now, considering the time of day and the days that is be. Oh, jeez. It's also kind of neat. This one here has a flashlight that you can turn on. So if you want to, you know, light the way, illumine things. What the fuck? Oh, hi. How are you doing? This is a very spiky trash can. Would you put this many spikes in a trash can? I don't feel like I would. I mean, that just feels like it's kind of a lot of spikes. You know, like, what are you supposed to do when you want to take the trash out? Or maybe because they're Nurgle, they want to roll around on the trash. So they don't really want you to take the trash out, so that's like a way to dissuade you from throwing out the trash, because it's like, oh, you reached and touched the wrong thing, all of a sudden your hand's cut. Or maybe, hey, maybe you're trying to get a new kind of... Oh, fuck. Oh, I should dodge. I did not, though. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there he is. Oh, man. But yeah, I do think that this weapon is very satisfying to use. And I think that the cosmetics add a lot to it. Honestly, this game is like half made for me by being able to use the right cosmetics that I like. Because I think if I actually had... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Because I think if I actually had to like go with like the base uniforms and stuff like that, and had to like wear the prison uniforms for a while, I think I would be enjoying this substantially less, if I'm perfectly honest. And now it was interesting because I was thinking about how much like cosmetics can really make a game for me. Like having the right cosmetics, having the right like uniforms that I can wear and stuff like that really adds a lot to me. Like being able to look cool or look a way that satisfies me is very nice. I also like my little commando beret. Well, as you all know, I wear my commando beret, and it makes me feel like I am currently in the Militarum Tempestus while I play this. And that's cool. I also saw a thing where Hadron, the lady there, the tech priest lady, was calling somebody a good varlet, and most of the comments were talking about how they were now very close to coming. So, you know, ejaculation is the station, I guess. I mean, if you're playing this game just so that you can have a dommy mommy tech priest lady, you know, step on you, then I mean, I guess you're not alone, so that's good. Dang it. I was just playing Call of Duty with somebody, and F is the key you press to use things in that one. So I keep pressing F. Okay. Oh, gosh dang it. Like... What the... Jeez. I had a really hard time dealing with this guy. There we go. Well, geez, that was not going the greatest.
Ah, so you need help again, do ya?
Man, heretics should not have these big guns. I don't like it when they have these big guns. I want to have a big gun, but I gotta level up some more to get the bigger gun that is the cool. Let's see. Oh, bitch. What? I pressed the button. Okay. There we go, jeez. You're making me wanna play slab! Ugh. But it's alright. We're still doing okay. I am still the Wrath of the Emperor and also the Wrath of Catte. Hey, fuck off. But yeah, I've noticed that a lot of people really like the Tech Priest lady. And I have to say, I like her. Dude, she's fun. I don't mind being called a varlet, as long as sometimes she calls me a good varlet. And she scritches me. If she scritches me, then we're all good. And I will kill many things for her. I will... Oh, you scritched me? Now, I guess now I'm in the Inquisition. Oh, boy. It is kind of annoying how much getting hit moves me around. I mean, I get it. I understand. But I guess because I'm focusing on shooting more where I didn't used to focus on this. Because I was playing the slab and I was just a big boy. Well, more just daka 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 as opposed to actually trying to hit my target. It's like... I'm noticing it a lot more. Ugh, mutie. Such terrible language. I would love mutant. I would give mutant gun and say, here, you get to fight for the Emperor and kill the enemy. Although I guess it kind of makes at least some sense to ask a question like about a mutant's loyalty, because in this case it could actually be influenced by chaos. Although I would still rather give them hugs than gun. And then gunning them. This is also like a nicer area, and I kind of like the way this area looks. It doesn't seem quite so bad as compared to all of the other areas we've seen on this planet, where they're just all bad. But yeah. I think this game nails the feel of playing the Warhammer and being inside the Warhammer pretty well. Which is very nice. And I like being a lady with a gun.
Not sure what I think about the explicator.
I believe there's true loyalty there.
Just try not to get on her bad side, yeah?
It's weird that we talk about people because they can definitely hear us.
Engaging priority target! Smack in the head!
So it's like, oh yeah, I wonder how I feel this way about this person. It's like, oh, I can still hear you. It's like, well, then stop talking about her. You don't want to get beaten with a mallet. Although thankfully, if you hit me with the mallet, it just turns into sticky goo. So we're all good. Thank goodness for goo. The goo is good. Like bread. Bread is good. I would eat bread. Would you eat bread? What about a hugging bread? Would you hug bread? I mean, I guess if it was soft enough, you could use it as a pillow, right? Some of these heretics seem like they take more shots than others to kill. I'm not... Oh, that's a trapper. Okay, sorry, dude. I've never been here before. Don't be mean to me. I don't know. Something about the way this person also carries the weapon also makes me feel like kind of like a cool commando type person, you know? And there's a nice amount of like different kinds of lasguns that you can get. So you can get ones that are like bullpup pattern, or I think I've seen a couple that are like just like wooden, like they almost look like they're like the Vostroyan pattern of lasgun, which is kind of cool. I wonder if you're ever gonna get like Vostroyan hats. That would be kind of neat. Although I personally do think the Vostroyans look very silly. I could definitely see that being a sell for some people. Some people really like the Vostroyans and really like the other weird regiments of guard. Although I think the Valhallans would probably come first, don't you think? People like the Valhallans. The Valhallans, Kriegers. People like the Kriegers. Elysian drop troops would be interesting. I would like an Elysian drop troop thing, even though I mean you can't use the grav shoot, but which is kind of like their main thing. It would still be cool to do it and be able to cosplay as like an Elysian drop troop. Hello. Would you like to pay for your sins in blood? That's good. Because, I mean, you're going one way or the other. So, but if you would like to do it, then it's just that much better. Okay, cool. Morty and Iron Guard could be kind of neat looking uniforms. I'm trying to think what... I mean, other than my own regiment, like, what uniforms I would like to see the most. Because there are... I didn't even know that they could miss. I thought that they were pretty much once it locked onto you, you're just like, you're gonna get caught, but I guess not. I'm trying to think what uniform I would like to see. Honestly, like a Militarum Tempestus would be really cool. I don't know if we get Hellguns. I would assume we'd get Hellguns because I know I've seen that we get Bolters. So getting a Hellgun would be pretty cool. Yeah, Militarum Tempestus would probably be one of my favorite. Maybe you could like let us unlock like Inquisitorial Stormtrooper weaponry and stuff like that. That would be neat. Yeah, there's all kinds of cosmetic stuff that they could add that I would be pretty happy with. I would like it if I could get like a... Not like a Commissar's cap, but like a peaked cap would be pretty cool. Maybe like a peaked cap and I could be like a tank commander with my jacket. Yeah. You know, for Christmas I might get some Tau, and that would be kind of cool. I got some contrast paint in the mail, and now I'm looking forward to trying to paint those guys, and I hope that they can look cool. But I'm also going to paint some of my Imperial Guard with some of the contrast paint, because I wanted to see how it would turn out. There wasn't, for the main color I wanted, for their clothes, there wasn't really a contrast paint I could use, though, so instead I'm just gonna, like... I wanted to see how it would look if I painted the, armor. And... if I painted their, armor with, like, the contrast, because I got some of the black... Because I got the, oh gosh. Dang it. I got the black contrast and their armor's black but it's like a black armor and they have like a light gray clothing. I just kind of like the look of it, so I'm gonna see how it actually turns out later though. Jeez. Uh-oh. Jeez. Oh. was getting shot a lot from behind. Stop depleting and move. I like to imagine that I'm basically just like you get blown up. You're basically just like a torso with one arm, and he's grabbing you. Stop the bleeding. It's like bleeding. Oh lord. I feel like a lot of people who play this probably like it when she gets testy, so you know, don't encourage them. Now I'm trying to think which regiment of Imperial Guard is my favorite. Oh jeez, yeah, there's a lot of guys there. Well, I really like the Militarum Tempestus in general. I think looks-wise, I really like the Steel Legion. I think the Steel Legion looked pretty cool.
Still need help? Getting angrier.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great idea to be like, I'm angry because you didn't save me in a situation like this. Doesn't seem like it would be super helpful. But you know, whatever. Elysian drop troopers are probably some of my favorite in terms of like lore and stuff like that. I think they sound like they're really cool. Honestly, the Cadians look pretty alright, or at least their newer armor looks pretty alright. I like a lot of that. Ooh, he had a nice mustache. I don't think I would want to. One of the regiments I definitely don't like is the Catte. And it's like, you know, if you like the Catte, you know, it's all good and everything. I don't know. Not really big on the whole jungle fighter thing, and I don't like their miniatures and things like that. I don't like the just buff dudes with like all their muscles out. I mean, like, yeah, I guess it looks kind of cool, but I would prefer something more like, can we actually wear armor and do stuff like that, you know? Now, I don't know if you've seen those guys, but they do not look too... They don't look too great. At least their models, I mean. There's a newer one that's like the nobles of something. I can't remember there, but they're like based on like Peachy, or I guess they're made by the guy named Peachy, and they're like colors are based off the Empire city states, and I really liked the Empire from Old World, so those look pretty cool. I mean, honestly, there's a lot of things you can do to just make pretty decent looking guard. But the nice thing about guard is they're not very difficult to make cool looking. I think if I had to choose one just for like looks specifically, I would probably say Steel Legion. Our regular old standard Cadians. There's also the Janissaries, but I don't really like that their lasguns basically look like bolters. I don't know. I think that just looks weird, honestly. I was kind of thinking about how, like, if I could design my own regiment of guardsmen, which I mean, I do have my own regiment, I have my own little lore for them and all that, but like what I would have them look like, and very specifically what I think I'd have them look like is the troopers, the soldiers from Metal Gear Solid 5, like the guys that you have like inside your base. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, like the guys that are just like in the jumpsuits that are just like tan or olive. I would have that, but like a light blue, and then like have armor on top of them to get them pretty. I like that. I like the kind of more simplistic design stuff like that. or like maybe like urban camo. Urban camo. I like the look of urban camo a lot. Honestly, I think the guardsmen from like the city fight cover look really cool. I think they look really good. Or I might just have something that would basically just look like Colonial Marines from the Alien series, but with like urban camo instead of like the kind of weird, the kind of like weird pattern. I don't know what that pattern's called. It's like the armor itself is dark green, but I think their uniforms are like kind of like a tan mixed up. Oh, a tan different like mixed up kind of camo. Another one I thought of that I think could look kind of cool is if you did like basically like if they look like the guys from Stalker, just like hoods and like chem gear and like maybe like just some, I don't know, just like maybe some balaclavas and stuff like that. I think that would look pretty cool. Actually, the newer kit of Cadians, some of the heads have like balaclava type masks on, and I think those guys look pretty cool. I'm a pretty big fan of oh lord, it's like soft caps. I like soft caps for troops, although I think obviously like getting helmets is generally speaking better. There is like a guy like behind me on fire. Like, why is there someone making so much noise? Oh man, I really like sitting there and like designing uniforms and things like that. I think it's a lot of fun. What's this? Oh, gooey. I also like just like putting guys in basically like regular old hazmat gear would look pretty cool. I was kind of wondering like how much you could get away with an Imperial Guard regiment. For instance, like I really thought about like, okay, you could do, because power armor isn't just for Space Marines. You can get like power armor that fits just like a regular person, right? But I was wondering like how expensive it would be to equip like a whole Guardsman regiment with that. I'm like, well, I think you'd have to have like a much smaller regiment to do that and have it like be even remotely economically viable, unless you're just literally swimming in cash. But I don't know. I mean, I thought that would be cool, but like you could do that for like an elite unit. An elite unit would be in like in power armor. That could be pretty cool. But I think even then, like I think power armor is pretty rare even amongst the elite, or at least rare enough amongst even the elite where I think you would have a hard time doing that unless it was like a really simplistic, like maybe it gives some slight enhancements to like dexterity and strength and stuff like that, or durability / speed, and I think you could do that maybe. Honestly, I'm a fan of just like very simplistic uniforms. Just like, you know, basically one color and stuff like that. But like, that's generally speaking, oh my god. That's generally speaking less fun to paint. You generally want to mix at least a few different colors in there so that you have something more interesting. Smash the eye. Paint. When you paint, but I honestly I do just like the tan of like, for instance, the Steel Legion, like what I'm wearing right now. I like that. Ow. Oh lord. I did not realize. Oh, I don't know why. I guess I thought I was gonna go down again, but then I'm like, no, wait, that's not right, because I was already so far down in the purples. Oh, what the fuck? Am I? Did I spawn a? I spawned all the way down to the bottom?
Always a bit off. I reckon we could do much worse. At least she's sober. Think.
Well, that's interesting.
Let's show those bastards, soldier.
Oh, you've always got my back, soldier.
Soldier, soldier. Who's a soldier? You's a soldier. We's a soldier together. That was interesting. That was an interesting visual. Maybe that was the effects of chaos on my brain. Probably not. That was probably just a mild programming error. But yeah, man, I don't know. I very much like doing the like thinking about uniforms. Like honestly, if you could get like a Steel Legion uniform, but like had it in like a light blue or like a light gray, or even like just like a like kind of like that pattern, like the kind of gray that this guy has on his armor or his clothing, I would be really into it. I really like blues and grays for armor and clothing for like military stuff.
Ready, back down.
Oh, shit. Fucker. Oh man, maybe I was not ready for this difficulty. Maybe not with this character, at least. Oh, wow. Well, that's lame. Hmm. I told him it was very gooey. Because it was. Oh, well, I leveled up at least. Oh, we got a... It's kind of an interesting looking las rifle. I think I have to unlock it, but maybe we can take a look at it just to see. Hmm. Yeah, maybe that difficulty's a little bit too hard for me right now until I get some more better equipment and stuff. Unlock more abilities and things. But yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of fun designing my regiment and like figuring out how exactly I want to paint them and stuff like that. I kind of like the idea of just. I love the Militarum. Oh. Wait, just to double check. I don't think I have. Yeah, I didn't unlock anything. Okay. Let's see if I can unlock one of those cooler looking lasguns.
How may this humble unit assist you?
You can show me where the cool guns are. Yeah, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I didn't even equip. I don't even think I equipped my sword. I didn't, because I'm silly. Let's go equip them now. Equip. And equip. Yeah, look at that. I do like that pattern of lasgun. I also like the bullpups. I don't know if there's bullpups in this game, but I like this pattern of lasgun, like the one where it kind of looks like a little bit of an older rifle. This one almost reminds me of like a BAR, a Browning automatic rifle. It could honestly remind me of like a lot of different things if I looked at it. Yeah, the BAR kind of, just like with the magazine and like the stock. That's kind of what it reminds me of. I'm sure if you're like more of a gun fanatic, you might be able to point out where I'm going wrong on that. I'm going to try on Malice one more time just to see if I can get it, because the experience is good. Wait, they just said that the infiltration mission was authorized, but they just like announced it over the box. That doesn't seem like anything you do, but okay. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh, I actually get to start from fresh. We'll see how this goes for me. See, doesn't she look like a cool officer lady with the sword? I mean, basically, it's actually just a giant knife, really, but you know. Hmm. Oh. Oh. I'm low level for this, I think. I would like to play a Psyker, but like a lot of their costumes, like I don't think this looks very good. This just looks kind of silly. But oh,
You're off to
oh, that's weird.
HL 1736, where the heretics are preparing to send out a supply train. The way this war's going, those supplies could tip the balance, so I want them. You get a beachhead secured, and I'll get troops moving to this end. You'll not be doing the fetching and carrying, so give us a smile.
All right. Oh, there's less ammo.
We are all part of the Omnissiah's great machine. They play their role.
If I heard running right, this manufactorum provides weapons for half the subsector.
Soldiers fight wars, but you need places like this to make weapons for us.
First stop
Yee.
production nexus. You can reach the consignment yard from there.
I need weapons so I can go. Jump. Jump.
Reaching the Empyrean.
Ooh, that looks kind of weird. Okay, that's not super effective. Well, it sounds cool though. I like it. It just feels like stronger. I guess just because the sound design in this for a lot of the weapons is really good, I think. Oops. Hey, how you doing? Oh, fuck!
Get it off me!
Yeah. This gun feels good. I like it. Feels like it's maybe not quite as fast shooting as the other one, but I don't really think I need it to be. Come here. The bayonet seems to do a somewhat decent amount of damage. Yeah, the sight was a little weird at first, but I've already gotten kind of used to it. What? Oh. Wait, what did I... Scheisse. Yeah, maybe I'm not... Maybe I'm still not ready for this difficulty. That ability is pretty cool. orders.
Always just, perhaps not, but it's the best we've got.
We got more than that. We got orders. Understand?
Beware! Power's exploding!
We have more than laws, we have orders. And our orders supersede the laws, typically speaking. Well, I guess we're not Arbites. Would you be an Arbites? I wouldn't, because it just sounds like it would suck.
Rager's dead and gone.
I think it does kind of seem like the, maybe in a lot of cases the melee is just, like, more efficient than the guns are. Well, I don't know if that's actually true or not. It could just be that I still have pretty low level weapons unlocked, so...
Help the Rager, fellas.
Oops. Generally speaking, I would also say that I've noticed that people don't tend to run ahead, or they. It seems like I've gotten less people like just running straight ahead, like I did in like Vermintide, which is pretty good. Oh, our guy. Fucking in the Imperial Guard, I'll fucking shoot you. You understand? Yeah. Wow.
Time to reload, veteran. This is rechargeable.
Well, this could be going worse. Could be going better, mind.
Just another cracking day in the guard. So another sinner perishes. No final duty. Resupply your ammo, roughneck. Medicaid station.
Mine.
Served with the Rattling Squad once. Best fragging snipers I ever saw.
Ah, they'd be useless on this mission. Spend half their lives asleep.
Trustworthy creatures. You're better off without them.
They're very trustworthy. I don't know what he's talking about. He's just a meanie bobini. And the Emperor loves Ratlings, I've decided. Because I am the greatest prophet that the Emperor has ever known. And by that, I mean I just make shit up and then I say it's in the Emperor's name. And that's pretty much all I really need to do. I don't think it works. I mean, I don't get too many people questioning me, really, as long as I say, in the Emperor's name. Yeah, so it all works, you know. Why not hear the voice of the Emperor if you could? And he's just going, I don't like the Imperium very much. I would prefer if the Imperium had more juice. And that's when I realized that the Emperor's true passion was to sell juicers. But he needed to get society to a sufficient state for juicers to be necessary again. And then he was gonna, you know, create basically industrial powered juicers. And we were all gonna have a lot of tasty carrot juice. Carrot juice.
Oi! The rest of us need some friggin' ammo as well, you know.
Oi, don't you tell me what to do.
Medical station.
Oh, I guess maybe I didn't need that ammo as much as somebody else.
I need that. Keep moving. Let's make Morrow proud.
Here she goes.
Uh-oh.
I can't get away.
Scout trackers down.
Jesus.
Kill the mutant. Current. Psychic.
Reload, please. That's not gonna work.
Ray just finished.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about armor piercing as much in this game. Because in the previous game, you had to either hit them in the head or you had to have a weapon that was armor piercing. And I would usually just use the armor piercing weapon because it made things way easier. And I liked having like big hammers and stuff like that. Maybe you can get that in this game too.
Watch for flankers.
Oopsie. Jeez.
Can't miss, won't miss.
You're supposed to throw the... I accidentally hit F instead of G, I think. Might be okay. Maybe. This Finn guy seems like he's doing alright. Oh. Never mind. Well, it was worth a try.
Help me.
Oh my. That's kind of gross. Nuh-uh, you failed the Emperor. I make promises to nobody. Oh, I almost thought I was going to have enough almost to level up again. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas and you all have very much fun and enjoyment in happenings. And I hope that you all get hugs and you all get weapons and you all get toys and you all get good things. And if you celebrate Hanukkah, I hope that you all get some fun things there as well and have some nice religious meaning in your life and all that fun stuff. And I hope that you like Darktide. Okay. Hope you all have a great day and Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah and happy all other holidays forever. Okay, bye.